Hey there, fellow Factorians. Onerous here with another episode of Bob's and Angel's Seablock. And look, yeah, we're kicking along nicely. It's going. It's going. It's Seablock. It's not the fastest, but it's very enjoyable. It's calming, and got comments from the last episode. A few really good ones. Firstly, Daniel Everett, the pipe situation we're having, lack of pipe. He pointed out that we can make copper pipe. And in fact, we have an excess of copper because we're not really using it. We've got, just look at the inventory, we've got 600, almost 700 copper. So we can put that towards pipes, which will alleviate that issue. Sputnik mentioned about our hydrogen sulfide can go into sulfuric acid, and we can use that to start doing some slag production, which is probably the next kind of research I want to get to, which is the slag slurry into mineral sludge into the other ores, the bobmonium and rubite. So they're pretty good things. Had a couple people point out, Daniel Muscat and Power pointed out that our algae is backed up and that is stopping our production over here, which is, yes, a very bad thing, a very bad thing. So let's just temporarily, I'll grab a few of those. Power had a good solution though. Power had a good solution, and it's actually to make wooden boards, some wooden boards. And I'm actually out of boxes. Can't make a copper box. That's unfortunate. All right. Do we have power here? No, we do not. If I were to move that one to there, though, there we go. All right. Okay, you pick up from there. You pick up from. What am I doing? You pick up from there. We'll put a stack of copper. Oh, hang on. No, that's not going to work. What I want to do is I just want to make wooden boards, don't I? I don't want to make basic. Don't want to make basic power. I was thinking of making basic circuits, but all we need to do is make wooden boards, and that's just paper. And obviously, with double the amount. 2 paper into 1 wooden board means that we can double the storage we have here. It's a little bit slow, but it will actually use up the brown algae, which will be nice. All right. And then the other comment that Power made that I really loved, I really loved it, was about moving this algae up here and this electrolyzer up to the top. And then we actually we clear a bit of space in the main part of the base, which is a nice little bonus, because we're getting a little bit tight on space. Is there a reason why we can't have these right next to each other? Is there a reason why we're leaving a gap here? I don't think there is. I don't think there is. All right, let's make this happen. Let's make this a reality. You're not coming from there. Oops, I went on the wrong side of the path. So let's put you there. Let's get this down to that size. Sure. Another one of those. Do we have? We actually don't have any underground pipes, so let's get on that. Let's get on that copper bandwagon. We'll make a few of them. Might as well get the handcrafting going. There's another comment that that Power pointed out was we've been forgetting about the handcrafting, which is absolutely true. And then where are we going to get power? Are you going to go up here? You are. All right. There we have it. We don't need you. You go to there, and you're actually on the outside. We want you on the outside because you were on the outside down here. All right. All we need to do is get one of these going the correct way. There we go. And of course, copy the recipe there. Alright, so that's immediately like, wow, look at all the space we got. We should get our research going again. And then so the other one is this. Getting this one here out of the way. And we'll pop him right up the top here. I wonder if it's still in there. The memory of yesterday lives on. Alright. Yeah, we'll fill this all in. I feel like we're probably not as needing to worry about space as we were previously. Well, we're out of them. We're out of them. Okay, there you go. Let's make a few more belts. What have we got? We've got that. We've got that. We should actually have these because we just pulled some up. And then we need. We are now. Yep, stone pipe the ground. There to there, and you there, and then up and away. There we go. All right. Are you operational now? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Okay. And look at all this. Look at all this room for activities down here. So. Next step. We are researching our way to slag slurry, which will be nice. I do want to get the steel axe because we get the mining speed, which, correct me if I'm wrong, but it actually does matter for removing buildings, which we're going to be doing a lot of. We're going to be doing a lot of removing buildings. That's just a sad fact of the game. What I'm looking at here, though, is we're maxing out on slag, are we? You're going as fast as you can. You're not outputting fast enough. Is that the issue here? That is the issue here. We don't have diagonals yet, do we? We don't have diagonals, so we can't. Because this doesn't provide a diagonal at all. No, it just does. Yeah, we need to get the next level. There's another level of. Well, there's many more levels of inserter upgrades, but I'm surprised that these two inserters aren't enough to get this going. Either way, why isn't this one then picking up the slack? It worries me. Why? What is going on here? What is going on here? I don't know. But anyway, I'm not going to complain about too much slag. It just means that some of these won't be working as hard as they could be. What I could do, of course, I could make another. Let's do that. Let's make another crusher. Another crusher. Where are the crushers? There they are. What are we missing? Stone bricks. Stone bricks. There we go. Let's grab a few stone bricks. Let's turn those into stone bricks. Why not? And then we'll make one more of these. We are going to need to. We're going to need to do a little bit of a belt arrangement now. There we go. All right. So if you went into there, let's see how much iron we've got available. We've got a little bit of iron. All right. Let's make some more inserters, which we'll need, and then we're going to actually have to belt down to here. Belt down to here. And then we'll have another one of these coming in from there. Yeah, there we go. All right. And something like that. And just copy that. All right. That should mean that we'll be using up all of our slag now. Between these three. Is it power issue? It is a power issue. Of course it's a power issue. Now I remember that. Alright, that's what we were talking about at the end of the last episode. We need more power. That's okay. We'll get this research going. And what? And power. 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 Where are you? Here we go. Alright. Another boiler. A couple more steam engines. Are we going to be able to supply this with the algae farms we have? That is a very interesting question. One that I don't necessarily know the answer to. Our charcoal is definitely building up. So from that regards, the answer might be yes. From other regards, who knows? There's only one way to find out, though, isn't there? Let's do that. Let's make one of these, and let's get a little bit of pipe right there. All right. So now we have a third one in here, which is just supplying us. Honestly, if we're going to start making slag slurry, which is our next research, we're almost done with the axe. We are going to need another one. Burner generator. Well, I'm Not doing that because we've actually got nothing that we can burn. Water is not the issue here. Water is not the issue here. Apparently copper is the issue with our science setup though. Alright, we're getting a little bit light on for iron. As always, we might have to pause it halfway through to set some more iron up. Alright, let's have a look at what we're going to need. I made that too big, didn't I? I made that too big. Alright. 1, 2, 3. 3 wide. And that long. You go there. You go there. And then a tiny little bit more. I think it was Troopin that pointed out I should be making some blueprints with these power things so I can just cut and paste them, but you know, I'm pretty lazy, and it doesn't take that long for me to forget all about it. There we go. Alright, so now our power is looking good, but we'll have to keep an eye on our charcoal. I think already we can see that is a clear reduction, isn't it? That is clearly going down. That is definitely going down. Alright. What can we do to speed that up? Well, are you actually going too slow because you're out of you're not getting this in quick enough? How about now? Yep, that's it. Just okay. So that probably means that you are suffering the same problem. You are. How can we rejig this? If this pole were to move, and we had one pole here, and then yeah, we might actually need to put in an underground so that we can get you there. But then you're now picking up from there and dropping off there. All right. Put an underground here. No, we can't do that. Because that's where we're going to be picking up from. We'll have to do that. And then a power pole there. Alright. And what's your problem? You accidentally picked up something else. You pick up there, drop off there. Alright. You picked up some algenic acid. Which I think we can... No, cellulose pulp, sorry. Cellulose pulp. There we go. Alright. How's our brown algae? Ooh, it's building back up. It's still building up. Alright. We need to get handcrafting. What does brown algae handcraft into? Nothing. Can we handcraft algenic acid? We can. Alright. Well, that'll do. We'll get that going. We are still out of iron for our science, which is a problem. Looks like we're actually using a fair bit, fairly quickly. But now we have our power sorted. We have everything nice and spaced. We've got a good amount of crushed rock. We're using up our slag. This is going pretty quickly. It's still mostly off. But everything is moving much nicer, so I'm going to speed up the game. We are going to take a momentary break, and we'll come back. I'll have some research of... Oh, research slag slurry is already done. What? We okay, well, we're gonna need a lot of iron. Yeah, I'm still gonna take a break, and we're gonna have the iron build up, and then we're gonna get in, and we're gonna have a look at, because this slag slurry is not going to be an easy process. We need sulfuric acid, lots of things we need to do. So let's take a quick break, and we'll be back. All right, and we're back. Not quite ready. I didn't run it as long as I want because I've kind of, while the game speed's on 5, I've been watching over here, and ever so slowly we are dropping down. We are dropping down ever so slowly. Things are actually going quite well though. Like our these areas are running, but we now have a third boiler. Well, we've got 4 boilers now, so we probably need to expand this, but we are still running into this issue of the brown algae, and I've been handcrafting a bunch of this. Now, just looking at this though, 5 brown algae turns into 1 algenic acid, so we can actually break this position here, and kind of change what we're doing here just a wee bit, and it's going to be a little odd. It's going to be a little odd, but we'll need to put this box back in very quickly and get you back into dropping the stuff in there. So what I want to do is I want to have a box that is storing algenic acid. A box. I don't actually have a box. Let's make a few more boxes. Instead of all that algenic acid, let's just make that again. So at least we'll be able to store the algenic acid in a way. Whoops, that was the wrong one. Pick up from there, drop off there, and then you go into there. All right, so now we'll be able to store 5 times as much in the same chest. And up here we're just kind of we're just trying to live with it, I guess. But hopefully this will mean that we'll actually why did I grab all that? Let's drop it here. Yeah, we should be able to store a lot more. And just a quick count, we're using 1 algae a second. Each of these is producing 1 algae every 6 seconds. So we are still producing more algae, brown algae, than we're making over here, but it's a little bit better. And we are slowly making a lot of boards. All right, that is good. But we do need to make some more green algae. And this one here is like really struggling with the output, isn't it? And why is that? Why are you not keeping up? Because we're not getting enough pellets. We're not making pellets fast enough. Is that what it is? You take 4 a second. You make 2.5 a second. Yeah, so we probably need a second one of these. All right, let's do that. How are we going to do this? I think if we just put it right next to it. We are out of assemblers. Let's stop that again. Pick that back up. Got to keep that handcrafting going. Did I make that too small? 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yeah, we're making a bunch of. Grab some wooden boards. Why not? We will need to handcraft instead of that. Let's handcraft some of these, so we have them ready, and then we'll keep going with the algenic acid. So if I put you here. I put you here, picking up from there and dropping off down there. Oh, we haven't copied that. What did I do wrong? I did the pick up, drop off. There we go. All right, and we'll capture some of the overflow there. We'll actually put in a second inserter doing the same thing, picking up and dropping off like that. And then we need to do likewise over here. We need the output of you to be like this. The output of you to be like this. We're out of inserters. Luckily, we have some boards available now. We only have enough for 1 inserter though. Let's go see how our iron situation's going. There we go. A few more inserters. We are going to need power over here as well. Let's pop you there. Okay, and then you're doing that. You're both picking up from there. You're dropping off there. You're picking up there. All right. I probably only need 1 of these inserters, don't I? Yep. All right. So now you've got no cellulose left. You've got no cellulose left. Okay, that's good. That's good. These are working. These are working well. So now that we've got that going, because we are not maxing out. We are not maxing out the production of wood bricks. Although it does seem like we could put in another one of you. Another one of you that we don't have. We don't have one. All right. Stone furnace versus stone furnace, stone chemical furnace. These ones you can set the recipe from, which is really handy, but they are a little bit more expensive. Couple of iron more expensive, and we don't need that. So to get something in there, we would have to put one of you here that's picking up from there and dropping off there, and then we need a couple of these and another power pole somewhere. Another power pole there. Alright, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. One of you, and probably get another burner inserter. Another burner inserter, and then back on the algenic acid. There you go. Feed you, and then we changed that the wrong way around, of course. Now we're out of wood bricks. What's going on? What's going on, guys? What did I kill? What did I kill? Nothing. But this is, yeah, this is getting low. This is actually not a good output, is it? Really want this into another box, but I mean, this will feed. This will feed when we run out, but that's not what I want. I want to be storing this. I want to be storing this. So where can we store this? I could store it in a box here, and then. Yep. Okay. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Box here. So you're now outputting to there. No, that's the input. That's the input. All right. And then you're now don't output. Don't pick up from there. Pick up from there. All right. Okay. So now we have two lots going. Two lots going. Okay. This will mean that we will use up the bricks. I am a little concerned that I've put this here. This one actually I think should be over here. What's wrong with that? That's water. Can't see because of all the pollution. There we go. All right. Yeah, this is better picking up from over there, because this way it puts it in before this one. That's what I want. All right. So now we're using up all that. Now we just need to make another three algae. Another 3 algae, and we're going to be producing more brown algae, unfortunately. Speaking of which, that's kind of doing its thing. And yeah, you're doing your thing too. That's all right. Let's see. You're doing fine. Yeah. So it is some algae. Let's go grab some landfill. Hopefully we've collected a bunch of landfill by now. And let's just copy this. Is this coming from its own water? Where is the water for this? Yeah, okay. We might reposition this very, very slightly differently, and then we can go back to back. That's the full size. So if we do one there and one like that. All right, so let's make this one bigger, and then run up here. I know I've wasted. All right. That's okay. Algae farms. We're out of stone bricks. No, we're not. We're out of iron. Of course we are. 1, 2. There we go. Let's stop the crafting of that. So here we'll want this. Sorry guys. We're going to temporarily rearrange you. We have you doing some of this. And a power pole there. What kind of space do we need for an offshore pump? Can we fit one like that in between? We can. All right. I'll take it. And then these guys do that. And we do need to get a power pole in here somehow. Can we reach one across here? No, we cannot. That's unfortunate. All right, let's get one tiny little bit of landfill here, and that should be able to bridge us in. Except we have no power poles. That's okay. We're trapped. No, we're not. Wouldn't mind getting you before you disappear. All right. And that way we can make some power poles. We'll get some handcrafting because this does actually require us to get some wooden bricks. Right, so that there, and wherever the top one is, there we go. All right, copy that recipe, and then over this side is where we will output. All right, so let's go all the way up to here. We are going to need some more power poles. Doing something like that. All right, remember that spot. There we go. One there. That'll get those two. Yep. And then we can have another one somewhere at some point. We're gonna need more of this as well. All right, let's cancel those ones and make a few more of them. All right, we can get one more right there. Okay, that is actually enough. On there, and then we'll have you outputting to there, you outputting from there, and you're outputting from there. All right, we only have two of these, unfortunately. That's okay. Now here we want to do some processing, but we've got to make sure. Oh gosh, I'm stuck. We've got to make sure that we can bring the cellulose back into the wood pellets. So we are going to need some more of this stuff. We're going to need some more inserters. We are going to need some more belt. Thank you. Okay, so you go there and you go there. Now we need a splitter to do our filtering like this. We're going to need a box. All right, let's think about how this is going to look. We're going to have a splitter filter here, and we want to do that, but kind of the other way around. Left. We lost the filter. There we go. All right. So over here, then we want to have one of these guys basically right here, or right here. Right here. So let's make you 3x3. Pop you there and pop you there. So you're going to be making a bit more of this, and we're going to need that to get you in there like that, get you in there like that. We need another power pole. Really? Maybe. Well, we didn't want to do that. That was a mistake. But what if I had a power pole just one lower? Would you like that? Kind of. Actually, we don't need power poles up the middle here, do we? What are we doing power poles up the middle for? Ridiculous. All right, we're powered over there now. So with this here doing that, we then get this to come over to here or here. We do need two of these coming in. All right. How am I going to do that? Something like this, or like this. Oh yeah. Okay. We can do that, and then we get two of them. No, not two of them. You need to go to there. There we go. All right. Gosh, it's so got to get used to all these inserters again. Like this, and of course, then we also need to be using this brown algae. So you're going to go from an inserter into a box, and then from that box into another one of these. Bear with me. Okay. No, that there needs to be a that we put a box here. We put a inserter. We're out of inserters. All right, handcraft some more belt. Handcraft some more algenic acid. Not that we need algenic acid. We're just trying to store it. All right, we can pop this guy over here. Would actually be a really nice spot for a power pole. And then you go in there, taking that. You're making some more algenic acid. That's right. We're doubling down on algenic acid, and then like that, and like that. All right. So this will use up our brown algae, ish, kind of. And we'll get our green algae going. Alright, let's make sure that we have at least one of these on the other side. Wonderful, wonderful. Things are looking good. And now all we need to do is nothing, because this and this should even out with the stuff that we've got going. And yeah, all right, we're back in business. We're back in business. We've got 400 built up in there. We've got nothing in here. The fact that this one's building up though is, I guess, as a priority, it takes it from this closer lane. Anyway, we'll see. This should make a difference. This should make a difference. How is the power for this area though? Yeah, we still got a little bit of capacity. A little bit of capacity. Do we? Somewhere we must have connected up to. Yeah, we have connected up. We have connected up to the wrong power. Why? How did that happen? You're not connected. You are. You are connected. We just put this one in before, didn't we? Okay, because I'm a little worried though that if we actually don't do this, I think we've dug ourselves in a little bit of a grave here with this power setup, because we've got what? We've got 1 megawatt of algae farms. Oh, maybe we can support it. Let's just have a look. Let's not get too worried until we actually see that it's all going to fall apart. All right, so if we do that now, we're still connected. We're still connected somehow. No, that's not right. Up here. Okay, I saw that one. And connect you up to there. All right, so now, yeah, okay, we did just top off the power connection. The problem here is we can't isolate these ones. We can't isolate these ones the same way. So if we pull that off, there we go. So now that's fine, but we have lost the other power network over here, and I think whilst this isn't the most efficient method, I think we actually want to do something like this, just to ensure that we have room for expansion. Whoops. All right. We do waste an extra bit of pipe and a little bit of other stuff, belts and whatnot. But I think it's worth it, just so that if we need more power coming up here, we can keep shuffling this around, because we need to make sure that priority is at the front. Let's get some copper belts, more copper pipe. I was there. All right. And connect you guys up like that. And now we just need to do this same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. And then that actually works. That does work. All right, we'll turn you off. And yeah, you're just holding on. All right, but that's okay, because this is it's annoying because we can do 1.8 megawatts. It's just a smidge over, but we do not want this area to slow down. That's for sure. All right, this had 400 before. It's now got 500. So we are building back up. We are building back up on charcoal. We have electrolysis finished, which does mean that we can make tanks. We can make storage tanks. That's the water treatment. No, this one, fluid control. So we actually have the ability to make a 2.5K, a 20K storage tank. It's pretty expensive. Well, we can't actually make that yet. It requires steel. But we can make these 2.5K ones, which we can use. We're going to need when we start investigating sulfuric acid, which is seems crazy to be getting sulfuric acid already. We're out of charcoal down here. Let's run down. Oops, do that. And we've got to keep this going. We've got to keep this going because it's died because we were out of materials. All right. Yes. So what's our time? We're at 35 minutes. Oh my goodness. All right. Next episode, we're going to investigate our how we're going to start into sulfuric acid, because we need that to make the mineral sludge, and we need that to make the bombonium, to make the tin, to make the green circuits, other circuits, lead for the solder, to make basic electronic circuits. Oh, so much stuff that we need, but we're looking good. We've got more power. We've got some research done. I feel like this seems really inefficient though. If we have to do this every time we're adding another boiler, it's going to get a little painful. But eventually we'll tech up to the better algae. All right. Not much else left to say other than a massive thank you to my patrons, and see you tomorrow.